Welcome to church. I'm Rev Lunchlady, and this is the Church of Kitschy Love, where unicorns gather to worship the non-conventional sacred texts and teachers for spiritual sparkle. And I am sparkling extra today because I am so excited about this sermon. Today we are going to learn how to break free from people-pleasing. And our guest is a TV star, a legend, who actually spent years playing the role of a people pleaser, and she knows firsthand what it feels like to step outside of her boundaries for the sake of others, wanting to fix people, rescue people. In fact, she was literally rescuing them from trees and rivers and even yanking them out of a well. And now she has transformed and is here to share her tips on how we can do the same. And I'm so honored because people like Sally Jesse Raphael, Geraldo, even Oprah would have given their left femur to have her as a guest. That's going to be funnier in a few seconds. And I know you're going to dig it. Also funnier in a few seconds. So, let me welcome our guest, Lassie. Oh, thank you so much for being here, Lassie. I'm so excited to talk to you, and I even got a microphone. Testing. Test. 1, 2, 3. Test. So tell us, Lassie, how do we break this destructive habit? I'll translate. She says the first thing we need to do is learn how to say no, period. Not no, woof, 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 but no, period. Yes, that makes sense to create those healthy boundaries. So why do we even get into this habit? She says, the reason why we go there is because we are looking for that approval from others. We want to be liked. And unfortunately, the misunderstanding is that for us to feel fulfilled in our life, that we need that. And so we start thinking that if we are out there fixing other things or taking care of other people before we take care of ourselves, that that's actually like a good thing to do. Well, it's not our responsibility. So she says sometimes Timmy just needs to stay in the well. And she used paw quotes on Timmy needs to stay in the well. Let's find out more about this. So tell me, if Timmy needs to stay in the well, doesn't that seem unkind or maybe inhumane? So what she's saying is that actually it's not up to us to determine other people's destiny. And the more we kind of abandon ourselves to try to fix others, the less we are able to discern even what is right and wrong to do in our lives. That totally makes a lot of sense. I get that. So what would we do? Like, how do we start developing that discernment? So she says that the first thing we need to do is come back to ourselves. And that could mean licking your whole body from top to bottom, chasing after squirrels, taking long naps, or maybe even rolling in a dead rabbit in a field. Which I think what she's saying is that we need to really make our self-care a priority. And when we can do that, then we are opening up to a greater sense of alignment with ourselves, which means then we will be able to recognize what's ours and what's not, and be able to serve ourselves and to serve others in a meaningful way. Oh, that is so good. Thank you, Lassie. I'm so glad you joined us at church today. This has been such a pleasure. So feel free to go back to the green room and we'll continue with church. Okay. Good boundaries. So, unicorn brothers and sisters, gallop on into the pasture and really give yourself some time to just check in. What is it that you need? What do you love? And if you are feeling the tendency to go off and rescue little fairies or wounded dwarves, perhaps that is not yours to do. But if you do know of a spiritually malnourished unicorn, why not invite them to church? We'd love to have them. Thank you for being here. We'll see you real soon.